Alrighty. Apologies for the delayed start. I blame that wholly on husband, though. Let's get set up. Watch me cry for 10-15 minutes while I cut a lot of onions. Are we live? Looks like it. Cool. Welcome back. We are. Husband's making an absolute racket upstairs. Okay, onion time. We have biggest potus. That can sit here for now. We need onions. We're going to use as many as required. There's the last of our awaji onions. I've been cut. Oh no. Oh no, please no. Danger. That is some hefty wire right here. Dangers of the kitchen. Right. I think for now I can just focus on chopping onions. Not gonna lie. And then we can bring out the rest when we are ready. Knife. Chopping board. And yeah, we go. Let's move this out of the way. Hydration is important, lads. Okay. Anything else? Where are my scales? I don't really need scales. I just need to do some amount of onion. Let me pull up the recipe. Not that it really needs much of a recipe, but it needs some semblance of a ratio, you know? So we have is going to be a watch me chop and stir for 2 hours stream. I hope you're ready. Right, this reckons like a kilo and a bit of onions. We'll see if we have that much. I also made some chicken stock yesterday, so we'll be using chicken stock, not beef, because I prefer using chicken stock in foods, and what we have. So yeah, these are some beautiful onions from Awaji Island, which is south-ish of Japan. The thing is, I kind of wanted to use some of these onions for our pizza, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. But I may end up using all of it in the soup, which is not good. So we shall see. We shall see how much, if I need to do half a batch of soup, just to have onions left over for pizza. That is what I shall do. Peel the skins off. How heavy is Uno onion? Yeah, Mim. You should feel. Okay, so it's 180. I'm just going to keep cutting until we have an amount of onion. Don't know if these are like similarly sized onions to the onions the recipe is calling for. I feel like these are a bit smaller. Because how do you even get to 1.4 kilos of onion? Phoenix. Phoenix is out here on the sidelines heckling the marriage. I love to see it. How are you? Gonna watch me make French onion soup and make yourself even hungrier. I am also quite hungry as well because I've not yet had lunch. But lunch will be had as soon as we get cooking. So anyway, honestly, I don't know how I'm staying sane. I am hungry and husbando has decided to, sabotage my stream. So, I don't know how I've not eaten him alive yet. I am a saint, clearly. If the soup for lunch, the soup is not going to be ready for a while. Soup is going to be snack. I will have something for lunch as I am stirring the soup because I feel like I'll be stirring the onions for a while. You and your milk tea. The tea needs drinking. Husband has managed to sneak himself at a 2 liter bottle of milk tea.
Soup.
Soup, indeed. What? I think I'm going to have to halve the recipe because I don't have enough onions to do the full recipe. And I want to have some onions left over for the pizza on Saturday. So we are going to just do half the amount. Because then that leaves me with 3 onions. Well, maybe I can do. Is there any onion? There's a regular onion in here. Nah, I'll leave that for something else. Let's keep it all awaji onions. So we've got half the onion. We've got 3 left for another thing. I would say maybe we should make lunch while you make soup, but we're trying to keep your mother out of jail. They work very much. How would my mother end up in jail? Beep. Oh. Making him disappear from running a kitchen. Yeah. It would take a lot to. Oh my god, that I fully missed the bag completely. That was not even remotely close.
That hurts. I wouldn't ruin the kitchen. I swear. Can we change it from onion, tamanegi, fried chicken is fried chicken?
Go ahead. You have the power.
Right.
Right. Okay, wash it. Oh my god. Right. We have onions peeled. Now for a good cry. Is now the time for me to tell you, oh, my woes, so I can cry at the same time, and you won't know whether it's about my woes or it's the onions. Hee we have mini onion. These are so like juicy. We've got so much like juice in them. Two is a lot. Oh, it's already starting. Oh no. Here comes the waterworks. It's why are they so violent? Oh my god. Good lord. Chantel. Oh, these hurt. These are so violent. Yeah. The on stream. If not, I will forget, and then I won't have any dough. So I want to make sure there's an onion for that. Wow. So I'm saving 3 onions, probably 2 for the coffee. We will. Is the mic? Is this the dead mic? Is this mic dead? Husbando? Is this mic dead? Slash dying? He's listening. Why? Let's have a look. Are you going? Testing, testing. Is this better? Is this worse? Right. Reply. Could also be the internet. Can you not hear me? Can you not hear me?
What do you think?
I was talking to you.
Away?
Yes. Is this the mic that you were wearing, or is this the mic
That's
that?
the mic which was in there.
Okay, so it should be full.
That should be full.
Okay.
Is it not?
Can you also listen to my stream to see if it's if the
Yeah,
mic's
let me
weird?
pick it up.
Okay. Admin's checking. Well, it's okay. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to listen for a little bit because it's not the whole. Right. But get strap the butter to the bottom so we have brownage. Anywho, we are going to basically sit here for an hour and watch me stir. In the meantime, we'll make dough eventually, but first I want food. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna throw everyone together. We've got these tofu noodles, which I thought was fun. So we're gonna give that a go. Some chicken from yesterday is chicken stocking. I basically just chucked the whole Oh, I chucked the whole cooker and made some chicken stock. What are we? What could I do? Could I clip it to my face? Better. I've given it this much more room. Come on. Is my stream lagging or is it just my tablet? I think my stream is dying. Yeah, that will be the computer. I hmm? I think that's the computer because I'm streaming my laptop and it just cannot deal with anything clearly. Is the microphone even marginally better? It's back for now. Get an hour of cooking done in 30 seconds. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we've got these tofu noodles. I've got my shredded chicken from my whole pressure cooked chicken, which I pressure cooked yesterday to make chicken stock. So yeah, we're gonna just do that. Okay, so this 20 centimeters clearly did the trick. Has escaped the grasps of the induction. Just don't put my face close to the induction hob. Got it. Michael, do you want your noodles hot or cold? Hot. Instructions for hot. Microwave for 2 minutes. Okay. Assume. Before or after the peeling? Okay, warm without the water. It probably got sick of being stuck with him. That doesn't want to work. I'm using the other mic, so it shouldn't even be an issue. Drain the noodle. Let's serve you in pizza. Stuff. We have got tofu going in. Never had these before, so no guarantees that it's any good, but we shall see. Got our chicken, the shredded variety. I think this is just like garlic salt. It's all fused together because of the gelatinousness. Much protein, tofu noodles, and chicken. Wow. We go and get hench, lads. I should probably add some vegetables to this. Maybe I can just chuck a bit of onion on the side. Stir. Just gonna lid on for a little bit longer. Is the stream quality better now? I have no idea. I don't get to see. Labs, it's back. Yeah, computer needs to go, guys. Oh. It's not back. What's he on? It's not back. Oh. This is why. This is why we need new. Huh? Maybe? Yeah? Can we do a quick switcheroo? $67. Sorry. Is that gonna make me lose followers? I feel like I would. Yeah, one moment. We are going to swap computers. So bear with. I'm just going to add some more. vegetable matter to this. I mean, it's gonna be hard raw, I feel. Where's my knives? Have I like finished all of my knives already? Apparently so. Just gonna like cook a bit of veg on the side down there. No big deal. This is just our lunch greens. Just, you know, add a bit of flavor. Pop a lid on that. The greens cook through while I prep my own bowl. Yeah, new computer, guys. Let's go. If you're watching and you're not following yet, please follow so I can get new computer. Please and thank you. Or else good people like Phoenix have to suffer watching choppy streams. Teehee. Gonna obligatory greens. Such presentation. Wow. Much beautiful. I don't have any idea if that's going to go well together because that's like cooked in butter and this is like tofu and chicken. I mean, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Just going to shove mine at the bottom. All right, we have hit the point in the stream where we turn the volume down, the heat down, and the lid comes off, and we sit patiently. Right. This is for Michael. BRB. Pineapple teeth. Just too many things on the same internet. Pineapple teeth. I got nothing. Yeah, I think we're gonna swap. Oh. Huh? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Can we please have you just signed in?
I can't because I need mine. I was logged in on mine.
At least can we? Huh? What? Let me do it. Um.
Yeah, I just have to redo the whole screen.
Yeah.
Because it was all shrunk and everything.
Yeah.
My settings don't save on my web browser, so I cannot save your password.
No sound now. Yes, it will be no sound because we need to switch this to this side. Hello, we back. Yeah. Oh, it's not saved my new settings. I've no, because I put a new bar in this one. So if you, sorry, not that one.
That must be because I logged in whilst it was open.
Yeah, I think it saved the new big goals.
Goal.
Yeah, can you just add it in?
I can.
It's just it's if you just
Let me do it. You go.
okay. Good. Okay, leave that to husbando. Right. I did turn down this so we do not have disaster. We have many onion. How delayed is this? Can't see myself on the street. Oh, we're back. Okay. We have lunch. I'm clearly hungry. And so let us feed ourselves and restore some peace to our souls. Huh? Why? Just add as a browser source and then copy the link. One moment, please. Let me go. Yeah?
It makes sense. It's
Oh.
too small as well. I can't.
Open it. So this is the text. This it's too
Don't worry about it.
okay. Okay. Hello. And Phoenix, don't forget to feed Phoenix. Fed. Let's have a little tasty taste. Got some tofu noodles and some chimkin and some I can't remember what it's called. Gailan? It's like a bok choy adjacent vegetable. Mm. Whoa. Your husband. Huh? It's just a bit of text. Yeah. It does not need tonkatsu sauce. It is delicious as is. Do they even have any? Is that a good question? Oh, we're streaming off Husbando's computer now, so if anything goes down, it is now his fault. Hee hee. We are cooking. Is going strong. Thank you for sorting that. Much appreciate. Because going back. Oh, where did I have this? Have it on there. So yeah, we sit here and stir the onion until it goes brown, golden brown, and I eat noodles. There's the stream today. Welcome. I hope you're comfy. I hope you have popcorn. It's gonna be a ride. Man's having a party with my overlays. Caveat, I'm only intending on eating one bowl of noodles. I will entertain you lot somehow in other ways. These noodles are quite good, actually. I'm not mad. An hour of eating. We've lost the word of the day. I mean, what is the definition of a mukbang? Is it just eating in front of camera? Is there an amount involved? Is there a time involved? I just had a really nice bit of chicken. That was like so tender. Mm. I also never really understood mukbangs. Like, I kind of understand the kind of regular eating ones, but like, I don't understand the ones where it's like ASMR mukbang. I'm like, I don't want to listen to you make eating sounds. Mhm. Yeah, these tofu noodles are getting my stamp of approval. How are the noodles? Good, nice. A large and normal amount of food. I see, I see. Mm, yum. Right. I'm so tempted to just turn up the heat ever so slightly, but I feel like I'm gonna regret that, like immediately if I do, because it's just kind of like kind of simmering in its own juices territory. Mm. Yeah, I do not need the chewing sounds. Like the crunch is the, as you say, the only bit that's like nice. This sauce that it came with is actually quite nice. Like, it's a really lovely, like, bonito dashi to it. Okay, I'm chickening out. I'm turning it. It's Natch versus Onion. Who will have more patience? I think my own mouth sounds are the only acceptable mouth sounds I will allow. Hmm, good stuff. We are now in like everything is like melty, gooey territory. Okay. Once I'm done with the noodles, I will turn the heat so I can actually um I'll hover properly and I'll turn the heat up. Hmm. Well, I don't really consider like noodle slurping like a mouth sound. That's like the sound of the food. But like the sound of chewing is a mouth sound. I hope you're not getting too many chewing sounds off my mic. It should be pretty quiet. I made sure I I got Miles to do it so chewing sounds wouldn't be too loud. Yum. That was delicious. Would do again. 100%. Yes. That's what we like to hear. We just get robotic induction interference. Right. Okay. I am now focused. We can now turn the heat back up and we shall proceed with the battle that is the stirring. I need like a chair. I need like a chef chair, like a high chair, so I can sit at the hob. I have increased the bubblage. Doo-doo. What is the step after this? Once the Canyon actually cooked, what happens? What do I do? Salt and pepper, stock, simmer, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm doing a really minimal one for this soup. Um, I was meant to get some thyme out the garden, but the time has 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 left us. There is no time in the garden. I swear there was, but currently no longer. It has been taken over by the mint. Poor decisions made by mother planting mint in the garden. So we are just going for a plain Jane. Just no herbs, just pure, unadulterated onion soup. That's what we're going for. Because I don't think she's got any dry. Yeah, there's no Western herbs in here. It's all Asian spices. So yeah, we're going with no herbs. Just blood, sweat, and tears and love. The ultimate seasoning. Let's have my little cup of water on standby because we will inevitably reach the point at which the we start to get burny. Have a little cup of water ready. I need to like swap arms, so I'm like working out both arms. If you can call this a workout. Right. Anywho. But yes, speaking of the new bit goal, um, the husband has kindly brought back for us. I might get a pasta machine, so help. Please and thank you. I think Miles is going to do a little cook along, and he's going to do a little um pasta from scratch situation. So yes, fundraising for pasta machine, and there's quite a few good looking ones. Time has passed. Oh my god, I missed such a good one. Yes, Phoenix, you are correct. The time has passed. Indeed, it was it has passed on. Wow, can't believe I missed such a good one right under my nose. It's very hot. Yes. And I'm also thinking I probably should have done this in like a slightly smaller pot. Like I could have probably gone with the size down. This is a lot of pot for not a lot of onion. We are we are disintegrating. We love it. We love to see it. We are catching slightly on the bottom, which is good because catching means hopefully browning soon. We've almost liquefied. And we are just looking like this so far. Yeah, let's probably turn off the top when I show you guys things. Probably shows better now. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It feels really dark in here. But yes, we. How far are we through? Supposedly almost an hour. However, this looks nowhere near done. Like there's not even like the slightest hint of brown. Like we are still in like white boy territory. There's not even a kiss of sun. More more heat, please. I'm too chicken to turn it up though. I feel like if I soon as I turn it up, it's gonna be like nah, game over. I shall stick. I'm on like 7 out of 10. So like I feel like that's pretty okay place to be sat on. So we're just going to keep on. Keep on cooking. Yeah, maybe, maybe. No, I'm not going to make the dough right now because I feel like dough requires a little bit too much attention, and then I'm going to have not my hands not on this, and then I'm going to. Okay. So I will make sure this is finished caramelizing. Once the stock goes in and it's bubbling away, then I will make the dough. So I shall see the caramelization through. Let that sit for a minute. Who decided this? Who made this? And it's like, you know what? Let's just sit over these onions for like hours and hours. Let's, go past the sweet, nice bit and just make it go brown, see how it tastes. Who went there? You know? Which lunatic decided, let's just keep pushing it until it looks nothing like it used to and see if it still tastes good. I wanna know. Because, like, surely someone's burnt an onion, thought, you know what, this tastes disgusting, don't burn onions. And then someone was like, you know what, let's burn it slowly. And it's like, oh my god, it's delicious. How did we end up here? We are in the onion territory. Just basically like chopping up the onions with the spatula. So now they're all like, we're basically onion puree at this point. 1 hour. Paxton hit. I've been tasked to plant some seeds today. However, the weather is not looking good, so I'm going to postpone seed planting until the next available good day. What? No rest for the wicked. I'm like so paranoid. I decided to catch it. I'm like, I'm just keep moving. I feel like I don't need to be this vigorous. I feel like I should be able to like leave it a little bit. Or do I need to be this vigorous? Who knows? Mm, the man is moving. He's moving, schmoving. You're gonna bring your plate back? Oh, I smell the first hint of caramel. I sense the Maillard. Why are you putting it in the sink? Yes, because I did it because you didn't. Yes. Right, 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 right.
Yours away.
Yeah, I'm making a point.
Don't stand it.
Because it's your job to do dishes. Free, free. I'm turning this down because I'm sensing we're gonna go pretty fast from here. All that onion, it's all shrunken to nothingness. Is this the new skincare trend? Onion steam, onion spa, delicious enzymes and whatnot. Open up your allium chakras. You heard it here first, lads. We are first hints of brown have blessed us. We should probably. I've just turned it down, so I should probably just let it sit for a moment to recaramelize. Let's pop these in the bin because we are done with those. Say that I forgot to put the bin bag in. Going in the sink. Maybe I chickened out and turned the heat down too much. Is there an easier way to caramelize onions? Can you sous vide onions to caramelization? Is that a thing? I'd love to try that. Because you can do dulce de leche in a can and like cook the whole thing in can and do that to onions. I feel like everything is possible in a sous vide. Scraping it all the way around. I need one of those like auto stirrer thingies that would make this job a lot easier. There have been tests to speed up, doesn't turn out the same. Oh, really? Interesting. Clearly, a an arm of a poor cook has to be sacrificed in order for the caramelized onion gods to smile on the onions. Blood, sweat, and tears must be offered for successful caramelization. Mm. Come on, we must be kind of at the turning point soon. Like, come on. I've been going at this. Yeah, I'm a beverage. Mm-hmm. Indeed. We go with the left hand. Give the left arm a bit of its own workout. Is the way we must get. Why is it still so pale? Like we've got like maybe one or two shades since starting. Okay, maybe I was being too chicken with the heat. Possible that I'm moving it too much. It's also somewhat possible. You gotta let it stick a little bit to capitalize. Tut me? What have I done to be tutted? Turning up the heat. No, it's back to where it was before. It was on a 7 for a long time, and then it started catching a bit, and I got scared and I turned it down. But now it's doing nothing, so I turned it back to 7. 7 is where it was always at. Okay, no, I'm scared. We're gonna hang out at a 6. See, like 7 is a little bit too violent. It's like a bit too sticky for my liking. For a 6, like nothing happens. Like it's not it doesn't even start sticking. So it's like, what's the correct heat? Because do I want it to start sticking to the bottom? Because like surely a little bit of sticking is what makes it go brown. Or do I not want any sticking? Yeah, ever so splash in the water, like a teaspoon. Just need help cleaning off the bottom. Low to medium. Well, 6 and 7 are both medium according to this. 6 is a low medium, 5 is a high low. I keep it on high low. I'm also very scared, so I will be adding water occasionally. All that effort has turned into like the tiniest little pile. I feel like there's not even like one onion's worth of onion in here now, in terms of compared to where we started. Clean the bottom. Yeah, slowly but surely getting there. It's so tiny compared to where we started, and now I'm like, should have started with more. What? This is gonna make like two spoonfuls of soup worth. Yeah, we are yay far on the caramelizing. I need to do it. Do it. I need a chair. We not have a chair. I swear we had a chair. We used to have a chair. I am not bold enough to leave that unattended, but I'm so sure we had like a high chair. High stool. A high stool. I found high stool. High stool was in the back of the kitchen. Oh, please don't fall. Yeet. Oh. High stool has been acquired. I can now be a little bit less dead. What would Marco Pierre White say? Oh no, what would Marco Pierre White say? Is this am I breaking kitchen rules by sitting in the kitchen? Maybe. There is so little onion left in this pan. I'm turning it up. Yes. We're down to a 4. Maybe 5. 5 is still low. So we sit and we stir. No kitchen rules when it comes to your kitchen. Actually, honestly, I highly recommend kitchen stool. Like this is a we used to have one in our home in Vietnam as well when we used to live there, and it's the most convenient thing because like you just gotta sit down sometimes. It's like there's no rule. Who decided that you need to be stood up in the kitchen all day? Just sit. So a high stool like this is perfect. The one I think we had at home was a bit taller though. Um it had you almost level with the bench. But it's good. Highly recommend. Revolutionary kitchen item. We're basically just spreading out our onion as thin as possible over the bottom of the pan, playing chicken where we let it sit for a bit, and then scraping it all back up. It doesn't last very long because I am very chicken. I spread it with my real good. Then we scrape it all back up. It's always so saddening caramelizing onions because you start with so much onion and then you end up with like the tiniest little pile and you're like, why did I even? I'm pretty sure like at our local big supermarket they sell caramelized onions in the frozen section. Did you just like a whole like kilo of just pre caramelized onions? And I walked past it the other day and I was like, ah, I could just pick it up. Like that would be the way if you just want an easy one. But today we have our beautiful awaji mushrooms. Awaji mushrooms, awaji onions. But why take some of Japan's best and treat them to I'm not treating them to substandard cooking. I'm pouring my blood, sweat, and tears into them. Trust. Yeah, slowly darkening. We have hit we have hit um Michael's dinner in the sun for 1 week of of pasty levels. Yes. That is how we are measuring our doneness of our caramelized onions. So yeah, we're aiming for Michael. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think that's called um halfway to blackface is where we're aiming for the color. However, we're still in acceptable realms of skin tone. So I do feel I have probably a pan that's slightly too big because it's not really using the entire bottom. Kind of just scooted into the middle. I want the taller edge. This is so cool. This stool has like different bar heights, like the bar for the foot placement. It's got a different height. No, I don't like that. It's got a different height one depending on which side you have rotated, so you can pick optimum height. You're aiming for Mim if he was half Sicilian in the middle of the summer working at the family. Exactly. We 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 that is where we want to be. Um, like I think I'm pretty sure Michael's like great something insert number of greats here grandfather was Italian. Like there is Italian in there somewhere. Huh? Not fluent. I'm talking race. Fluency has nothing to do with. She's half Italian. Something about the great grandfather being Italian. Grand Italian being Italian. Come defend your own case. Don't throw a sashiki at me. The name Mimo comes from Italian. Yes. Cleaning off the edges of the pan. So we have brownage on the edges of the pan. The weaklings up north don't get nearly as golden brown as the Sicilians. Where were your family from? North. You've been acid. Michael said North Italy. So you have hit him fair and square, Phoenix. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I keep catching myself in tablet with the little puffy thing. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh wait, it's the mic. I put it there myself. We have hit the point at which our oil is separated out again. We had hit emulsion, but we have now hit separation. Yes, it is quite annoying. Michael does get a good tan in the summer, which is very annoying because I get to call him a white boy all year round, and then bang, summer comes along and he develops a good color. I'm like, why? I don't get to make fun of him for being a white boy. Scrape off our edges. I'm also getting like a very solid steam on my glasses. I can't see very much. It's also kind of an issue. So arms. We have hit this much caramelization. We have hit week 3 of Michael in the Sun. I don't know why there's like one piece in here that's like caramelized, like way ahead. Chop that down. What color am I aiming for, like for reals in onion terms? Oh, we still got a way to go. We're like maybe halfway there, conservatively speaking, in terms of shade. I'm hoping it goes a little bit faster than the last hour. So yeah. But no. Yesterday was very fun. We had our final wedding ceremony meeting. So I got my hair and makeup done to finalize the look. It's fabulous. I'm doing the traditional hairstyle because I'm wearing a kimono for the ceremony. So I've got the fun hair. I've got a little like triangle hat thing called a tsunokakashi. Going for the classic look, and so that was really fun. They usually recommend you wear a wig for the if you're doing that hairstyle because it's much easier. The wig is already pre-made into the hair, and it's much easier to attach the hat to if it's a wig. But I have a lot of hair, so I requested if they could do it for me, and they were like, "Yes, we will do it for you." And there was actually too much hair. They were like, "Can you cut off like 15 to 20 centimeters if you can? It's like 10, at least 10, if not 20. Please and thank you." Like I'd already told the lady that I will be getting a haircut and to let me know how much I should cut off, and I will cut off as much as is required to make it easy on the hairdo. She was like, at least 10, maybe 20, and I'm like, sure can do. So yeah, haircut incoming. To be fair, she just reckon like cut it all one length, so maybe we could just get Michael to cut it. I feel like I don't need to spend however much it would cost the hairdressers to cut my hair when it's literally just one length. Like, would you guys watch that? Would you watch Michael cut my hair? Um, so yeah, we're doing a little chop at some point, and then we're finalizing all plans for the day. Fabulous. Beep, 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 beep. Terrible thought. Erase that idea. Why not? Like, what could go wrong? You're literally just cutting straight across. And also, I've got so much hair. Like, if it goes wrong, there's still plenty of other hair to fix the problem. So, so we have this much caramelizing. We're like the same, almost the same shade as the spatula. Um, if that gives you a little reference. It's now those tiniest ball of onion puree. Like I started with like 4 onions, and this is like not even 1 onion worth of volume. You really better summarize. So much faith. So much faith in the husband though. Like he's literally just going to like it's just a chop. Would you watch me cut my own hair? Is that a better idea? No problem. Yeah, it's very exciting. Um, it's weird because we're already married. We've been married legally for quite some time now, but we haven't had the ceremony because we were waiting until we were kind of not as busy. Um, so it's all very cool. It's just going to be our family. So Michael's siblings are flying over from the UK, and obviously most of it's going to be my family because my family are all over here. You've cut your own hair, was a terrible idea. Yeah. We're also gonna probably do some like photos, like pre-wedding photos. Um I still need to book it formally. We're hoping to go to Okayama because there's a studio over there that does a gorgeous photo shoot in a wisteria park. And I don't know if you've noticed, but my last name is means wisteria in Japanese. Hence the wisteria in the channel name. And wisteria season is upon us, end of April, beginning of May. So I'm hoping to get a really nice photo shoot booked in for that. And who knows? I think it'll be very streamable. I might take you guys along for the ride. Um, if if it seems doable. Because I'm trying to think of ideas of places to go for IRL streams, and I always find it a bit difficult because like a lot of like I don't want to do a lot of things like on premise stuff because like I don't know if I'm allowed to film on, but like in parks and stuff like it is it's the we're out in nature. There is no restriction, so that one might be a very pretty one. I don't think it's a very common place to go. Like I think like Ashikagawa Flower Park is one that's really close to Tokyo and is quite common. But the one in Okayama I don't think is very well touristed. So I might try take you guys out. See see how we go. We're actually getting there. We have reached the shade of spatula. We have um Don't know if you can see, but we have definitely reached. We have entered Italy for sure. We have entered Italy in summer. Um, we're coming down the aisle. We are traversing south. You scrape this spatula down. Dibby, grab the fork. Mm, maybe a spoon. Spoon is probably better. Um, so yeah. Ooh, go. Scrape onion off the spatch. Gonna have a little taste of this onion too. Just a little bit because we don't wanna take away from the soup. Not a lot of onion left. Oh, so good. Like I had the tiniest smidgen of the onion, and it's absolutely delicious. There's so little onion left. Yes. So a little deglaze. I'm not getting too close to the hob, am I? We're not going roboty again? Because I realize I'm just like lying on the bench at this point. I want to make sure I'm not like I'm not going to cook the mic. Oh, good. That's what we like to hear. Glasses mic is clearly the way. Right. We have must have been your laptop. I clearly just could not handle all the sound. How are we doing? Are we there yet? Almost? Touch longer? Can you even see? Let's see. It's off. Better or worse? It's worse. I feel like that's more true to color. Yes, shush. Ugh. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. They look about right. They taste good. They're jammy. They're probably done. Right. Little taste test time. Oh my god. So good. You know what? Husband deserves to taste that too. BRB. Don't turn off. You want to taste 2 hours of my blood, sweat, and tears?
like this. That's the onion jam you made.
This is just onion. Onion and butter and nothing else. You want them to all be that way, not just more. They're all small. It's all paste at this point. It's all pasty. So we can carry on to the stock. How much stock? Half of 0.8 liters is 900 mils. Wasn't it worth it? It was indeed. I wish I started with more. I feel like that's always the case with caramelized onions. You always wish you started with more because now it's like the tiniest amount left. Right here. Ooh, how have we managed to move? Here is chicken stock a la homemade that I made yesterday. But would have taken longer. But also, sorry. I wish I was doing this on screen. Did you see? Did you see? Do you see how good? Do you see how good? This makes me so happy. Jello stock brings me joy. Like so much joy. Wow. Anywho. Oh my god, stop. Am I gonna finish the whole thing? Maybe. It's gonna be good. I still have like another liter or so of the stock. But the other stock that I have is the second stock. So basically I did a whole chicken in the pressure cooker, and filled it up. And then did that. And so this is the stock from the first batch of chicken. And then I took out the chicken, shredded it, and separated it into the bones and the meat. You know what I should have done was put the caramelized onion into the small pan, into the small pot, because this is massive. And then I did a second pressure cook of just the bones in the just the bones and the and water. So I feel like the second stock won't be as gelatinous. But I did go for a lot longer on the second off, so I could have. Let me have a go. Let's pull it out and see if it jiggles. Let's see if it jiggles. Yep, I even procured the correct cheese. I'm very excited. I scoured high and low through the supermarket aisles to find Gruyere. I'm very excited. How much did we do? Basically, the correct amount. Meant to be. Let's see if my other batch of did my second batch end up? No, I can see the liquid. Just the one. I was lucky on the first one. Um, I went to the one that was most likely because they have a very big cheese section. Um, but had I gone to any other store, I would not have found it. So the second lot of stock does not jiggle, probably because I probably put too much water in. Because it was only one chicken's carcass's worth of bones, which was already it was already stock taken out of. Um, so yeah, we are slowly heating this back up. And we are going to let this simmer for a bit. 20 minutes once it hits a simmer. We are looking good. And then once we have it simmering, I will do some bread dough. Yeah, my mum's only got a tiny pressure cooker, and so it would only fit one chicken in it. So I was like, well, it's a one chicken, it's a one chicken kind of a deal. Um, and yeah, I was kind of in a rush last night, so I was like, oh, just quickly cook the chicken, take the first broth, and then shred it, take the second broth. But it's okay. We are using the jiggly broth for this one. The other one I can use for something else. I want to taste this at this point. It's not like I've not seasoned it much at all. Like the only seasoning in this is the seasoning from the broth, which is minimal, and it's fucking delicious. Wow. Like it definitely needs more salt and stuff still, but we'll let it simmer first, and we shall get to the flavors when they're a bit more complete. Come on. It's very exciting. So we're gonna put that on 20 minutes of simmerage while I make some pizza dough, which I need to figure out where I put the recipe because I always neglect to write it down. So let me go find it. We are going to one broth simmer. There. How far back is this recipe? I need to write this down. Beep, 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 beep. Oh no, tablet is dying. Aha, pizza. Right, let me write it down underneath my focaccia recipe. Hey, I need a pencil. BRE. Is there a writing utensil somewhere? Get it. I get it. I'm back. Everything is better drowned in cheese. Absolutely. You could do a chicken miso because the soybean umami or enriched lacking chicken. Ooh, yes, it sounds like it. She needs a new pasta machine so she can drown home with pasta and cheese. Yes. If you would like to contribute, please do, but absolutely no pressure. The time will come for the pasta machine. Um, la 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 la. What am I doing? Literally having goldfish moment. Oh yeah, pizza. Pizza is Miles's recipe, courtesy of Mega Miles, Master Chef Extraordinaire, etc., etc. 600. Please let me see my recipe. No, I can't see. Are we simmering? Let's turn you down. We only need to be simmering. Right. So we are 600 grams flour, 7 grams of yeast, 400 mils warm water, 1.5 teaspoon sugar, 9 grams of salt. And then it's just the usual. Yes. Okay. This is a 2-day prep. It's like a raise on the first one. Oh, thank you, Adam. Thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Hope you've been good. I love them emotes. What is that? No pressure at all. War Turtle, you do not need to worry your curry. Worry your curry, worry your socks in the slightest. But I appreciate your support nonetheless. It's been really lovely chatting to you. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody else though, you wanna toss a coin to the 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 pasta chef in the making, please do. 1,000. Wow, thank you. What is that? 4 hours sleep, peak suffering, making it rain, making it rain. Come do the rain dance with me, husbando. Rain dance, quick, quick, quick. You're missing the rain dance. No, you missed it. Oh, you got the confetti. You got the confetti now.
Oh.
Thanks, guys. We love to see it. Anywho, bread time. Bread time, dough time. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Phoenix. I was not expecting. Thank you. I've gotta start checking out them pasta machines. Gotta lug it home back to the UK. Why are you only on 4 hours of sleep, Adam? Why would you do that to yourself? Let's clear a bit of room. Need Mim to break out of a cake for my birthday with that dance specifically. Well, you gotta share your birthday then. You're not allowed to say every day is your birthday. You get to pick one day. Doesn't have to be a real birthday, but you gotta pick one day. But yes, I am excited for Passarola. I am excited. The thing is, do I just get the standalone Passarola or do I like combine with the wedding funds and get myself a KitchenAid so I can get Passarola attachment because I do want a KitchenAid eventually, but maybe not while I'm in Japan. But I definitely want one when I'm back in the UK. So I'm in this like dilemma of like, do I just get the standalone pasta roller, or do I just splurge on the KitchenAid with the pasta roller? Na 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 na. Hype train. We get more hype train. I never know how hype trains work, but I'll share it when you are in the UK, so you can't escape it. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Very grateful. Thank you. Make it go. You guys are too kind. I keep sitting back down when I need to be making dough. Dough. A deer, a female deer. That's the wrong dough. We have bow. Splash that Amazon money. We love to see it. You could probably put a lid on this, right? This does not need to be open. I did. What? Yeah, we need to choreograph a dance. I feel like there needs to be a little confetti dance. For 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 this specific purpose. I feel like I'm letting down my background, my ballroom dancing skills by doing subpar dancing. Na, 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 na. Right. What are we doing? Hot water. Or not hot water. Lukewarm water. Good thing we have a temperature settable kettle, which is not plugged in because my charger is plugged in. Oi. Oh no, I'm gonna. Why did she put the plugs in the corners where you can't reach? Okay. Thank you all so much for the hype train. It is much, much appreciated. We are this is actually so warm. My God. We are simmering the onion, and the KitchenAid pasta roller is great. Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't want to buy a KitchenAid in Japan because the KitchenAid in Japan won't work in the UK unless it's got like a full range voltage situation. Because that's one of the really annoying things about appliances. Japan is 100 volts, and everywhere else in the world basically is 200. So it's like I cannot use, like, unless the appliance itself is a 100 to 200 like full range appliance. In which case I can just, convert the plug and it'll work. But a lot of the times they got you subscribe to me, husbando? Really? Guys, the world's gonna end. Husbando has subscribed. Why? Da, 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 da. He doesn't want that divorce. Can we just take a moment? We have been doing this. Well, I've had this channel for over a year, and we have my own husband on month 3 of subbing. Is this a disgrace? Perhaps. Um, man is man is trying to keep the hype trend alive, and I appreciate it. Oh, I just puffed sugar everywhere. Right, we've got a teaspoon and a half of sugar going in. Approximately 3 grams, I'm going to say. Oop. And then we are going to do our 400 mils of warm water. Oh, I can't do 400 mils of that because that's 60 degrees. That would be too. That would be too hot for our poor Easty boys. Is that going to be too hot for the East? For a little bit. Hmm. Yes. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. What we got? We got. What did we get? Chill girl. Nice. Dankeschön, everybody. I can't even see. Beaut. Thank you so much. Right, we have warm sugary water, which is kind of a bit too warm. It will probably, it would not, the yeast will not enjoy. Also, somehow the mic fluff has ended up in water. Delicious. So we are going to sit that for a minute. It is too hot. Like I'm gonna say that's like a 45 degree. Shall we see? Shall we see how accurate my hands are? Yeah, I reckon that's a 45 degree. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, it's wrong. It's closer to 50. It's funny you can't use Japanese appliances in the UK since here in the US I specifically look for used Japanese appliances fellow students brought over here but don't want perfection. Yeah. Yeah, because I think the US is 100 as well, isn't it? Um, so that makes sense. To be fair, Japan is probably 100 volts because of the US, whereas the rest of the world is out here with 200 volts. Um, but yeah, Japanese appliances are so good though. Like, I'm going to miss. I don't know why I did that. That's my fault. It's okay. We good. I am silly, but not that silly. We're just going to swirl this water for a bit till it's a bit cooler, because I can't think of any better way of doing this. Bar sticking it in the fridge, but that would be boring. But yeah, a Japanese KitchenAid. I mean, I should probably look it up. But a Japanese KitchenAid, if it was not properly voltaged, then I can't take it back unless I also took back like a transformer thingy that steps down the voltage. That's just a lot of effort, and it'll probably like void a warranty and stuff. So back to the pasta roller. I think best around. Um, what kind of yeast is in it? Nothing currently. This is currently just sugary water. That I'm just trying to cool down to um to so the yeast doesn't die. But the yeast I'm using is literally generic yeast. Nisse Super Camellia dry yeast. I don't know. Yeast of the generic supermarket kind. Does it say anywhere? Ingredients: dry yeast, emulsifier, vitamin C for bread. Um, are you cool enough now? Yeah, you're right. I was about to the yeast directly in. Let's weigh you. La-da-dee-doo. 7 grams of yeast is going in. On the dot. Um, and yeah, so tis the current. Do I just get the KitchenAid? The thing is, if I buy the KitchenAid, I have to do a whole lot of accessory items. Dies inside. You're very welcome. You got this, Adam. I believe in you. You are capable. You drag yourself out. Go touch some grass. Grab a coffee. Go on a walk. You got this. Active dry yeast or instant yeast? I don't know. It says dry yeast. Pre-ferment not required. Does that tell you anything? Probably instant in that case. Da, 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 da. So we're just gonna let it wake up for a minute. I usually just let wake up yeast in like 40 to 45 degree. I just thought 50 was a bit too hot. You're not simmering. You're going aggressively. Only got a minute left anyway. Just let me go on a walk and get attacked. The middle of the day, or I suppose day's just started. Start of the day. You should be fine. It's actually been a lot worse because the weather's been great. I didn't know there was a temperature difference for yeast. They're big. I assume it's like what temperature to wake up the yeast with. We have our yeast, we have our water, we did the sugar, the salt is going in after the flour. 600 grams of flour going in. Oh my god. There's my bread yeast. Breading flour. Oh, will I have enough? If it doesn't need pre-ferment, it's probably instant. Yes. I think majority of the yeast sold in Japan is is of the instant kind because it's not a lot of bread making going on here. But let's get our flour in here. It's 48.54. Perfect. Wait, what temperature would it be if it was active dry yeast? Is it lower or higher? That was quite hot. That was ambitious of me. Where's my spoon gone? My tasting spoon gone? We have. No, that's gonna sit for a sec. I haven't even managed to get to the to the dough bit of this dough yet. I'm being so scatterbrained. I wanted a spoon. That's right. Good lord, that's loud. Right. Have we bloomed? I should probably wait for the bubbles, right? I mean, I can see the bubbles. The sky is active. It is. It's okay, so it's lower for active, I see. But yeah, I just saw some activity. That was very fun. But I should wait. I should wait for full froth. Um and then we'd basically just mix it and then put it in the fridge for a bit. You did not tell me what happened to your cafe plan. Cafe plans are still happening, I hope. What has changed? You told me you were doing a cafe in Japan. Just don't know what since. So this looks so good. I wanna give it a taste. It was a cafe, now it's 3 cafes. Oh wow. What happened there? Did you find more properties? What's the dealios? Well, that is pretty delicious. I think I'm going to do I probably should have simmered that lid off for a bit, but it's going to need a bit of seasoning to adjust. I see froth in the I see froth in the yeast. I'm being impatient. It'll be fine. We are going in with how much flour again? 600 flour. How have we ended up at 3 cafes? You tell. Story time with Adam. For context, Adam is in the UK and he is going to be moving to Japan and opening a cafe and living the Japan dream. Renting, but yeah, I needed a way to generate enough income to satisfy the desire for 30 million capital for the business managers. Wow, that's a lot. Yay to the new government, eh? Right, we're going in. It's probably going to use up the rest of this, actually. Oh, there for now. 410. Put a little mixy. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, I'm pressed down on you. Ten to 14 seats will take in between 6 to 12. Yeah, sounds about right. Regenerate that much would be very helpful towards that overall. Yep, that would check out. If I remember correctly, last time I tried this recipe, I needed um a bit more water. I might actually not add as much flour. 110. So I need another. We'll see how much flour is in this bag. I might just. Just gonna finish this bag and just call it a day. I'm about I'm about 70 grams short from the recipe, but 80 grams short from the recipe, but I think we'll be fine. I think last time it was quite dry, so Adam takes over Japan. Let's go. Nice. Have you got like a concept for your cafes? Or is it gonna be just um chill vibes? No, I've not been shown anything. Should he have shown me stuff? Is he ignoring your requests? We're going 9 grams of salt. A little bit over, but that's okay. Salty dough. Right. And now we keep mixing. Mixy, mixy. And this is the point at which I'm like, do I really need to get my hands in? Probably. Oh, okay, I'm getting my hands in. You could do different things at different cafes, more recipes to buy licensing for some of my recipes. Ooh. We have business. We have business networking going on. Ugh. The glove the glove is gloving. We now it's the most like chillest chill vibes. Kitchen stream. He sat in a chair, fondling dough. Is this the way to cook? Maybe. What was the very useful insight? I've not been privy to any of these thoughts. Miles, I'm fondling your dough. If that makes it any better. Hee hee. This is prepping for pizza on Saturday. So this is your pizza dough. And then is saying that start. Yeah, your reset. Absolutely. Well, ever so slightly ignored because I didn't quite have enough flour. So it's like a little bit less flour. But hey, you know, we don't stress the small details like the precise amount of flour. It's only like how much did I say less? It was like 80 grams less. It'll be fine. It'll be right. I've still got a lot of flour to work in, so she'll be right. I'm Danny saying that, but at the start I need to accommodate the Japanese taste before springing some fancy creations on them. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, is the insight to do with the Japanese taste in cake and how Michael hates that the cake in Japan is not real cake? We have coming together. Most of it's on my glove. we can work with that. We'll sort that out eventually. Sounds good. Hope you have a lovely start to your day, Adam. Hadn't heard about caramelizing the onions properly. Best example I can give is a story of how coffee was introduced to Japan. Yes, that's the whole Nescafe thing, right? Nestle doing bits. I have a lot of flour on the sides. I'm just gonna try and scrape that down so we can get in. Really get most of it off the spoon because the spoon has done this job. We keep getting confused because on my screen, Phoenix and Adam are the same color. So I'm just like, who's talking? Why are we talking about two different things? It's okay. I figured it out. We have we have a combinage. Still a bit of flour at the bottom. We have mostly combinage. Mm, 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 mm. Combined enough. We've got some wet patches. I'm just gonna work those through. Almost don't having like super wet, super dry. It's a long proof dough. Like it will sort itself out. My philosophy with dough. Dough is living, so it will combine into itself, is my belief. We already know a recipe that works with Japanese pie. Chocolate cheesecake brownies topped with ganache. These candy kids are coffee flavors, and when they grew up, it became nostalgic flavor, which would entice them to buy actual coffee later in life. Introduce them, yeah. Japan is definitely in the like sweet but not too sweet, not too heavy realms of palate for sure. Obviously, a lot of Asian countries are. The biggest compliment you can get from like an Asian auntie about your sweets is like, not too sweet. Ugh, definitely to look out for. The dough, the glove, because dough on the glove cannot be eaten. Just gonna scrape it all off. I've done pretty good considering how stuck my hand was in the dough. It's okay. Maybe if Michael ate some of the coffee flavored candy when he was younger, he wouldn't be so averse to coffee. Are you there? I mean, I'm mostly there. How far would you go to remove the dough off your glove? Like when you start, it's like, oh, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. That's enough. That's enough. That's good enough. What if we did a matcha ganache on a cheesecake brownie? That would be good. be fair, I'm doing matcha macarons tomorrow, so we can give the matcha ganache a whirl. Got some white chocolate. Obviously got some cream, so we can I don't know. I feel like this is just purely for my aesthetic of wanting the dough to be singularly bold. But let's just make it look pretty. And we can cling film it up, and that can go into the fridge. This is a cold proof dough. And then we shall divide it up tomorrow, and then on Saturday, hopefully I'll set up the camera on the deck outside. I'll bring the pizza oven outside as well, so we can make a mess outside and not in the kitchen. So yeah, that's the dough done for now. Let us return to our soup. Glorious soup. Do we want to have soup now? Do we want to wait till dinner time? That is a question. I need to grate some of the cheese as well. Where's my Gruyere? Gruyere cheese. I need my crusty stale bread for my croutons. I thought I had more. Apparently, okay. I have a little bit of crusty bread. Whoa. And Miles, I don't know if you're still there. We're halfway to pasta machine. So you better get your pasta cook along ready, cause I'll I'll be there with my pasta machine soon. Soup now, charcuterie tray for dinner. Why do I have a charcuterie? I don't have a charcuterie. I don't have any meats right now. To be fair, nah, we're almost 4 o'clock. That's way too early for dinner. We shall adjust the flavors on our. I know. By me. We are going to season our soup. I reckon. Well, this recipe that I'm following actually calls for fish sauce, so I reckon it's a great idea. What do I have then? That is a good. I don't even know what I've got planned for dinner, to be honest. I am just winging it. I'm slowly making my way through my mother's freezer stash, which is coming together. Half a teaspoon of fish sauce is what is requested by the recipe, and then the rest I will work a bit of salt in. You reckon it's food? Hello. You tell me what she has, I can make a recipe. Yeah, you know this is Phoenix's superpower. He just helps me make food. What do I actually have? Chicken stock. I have tofu skins for inari sushi. The rest is for pizza. In the freezer, we have dumplings. I could just do dumplings. Not mine though. They are bought. YOLO. Got a lot of fish in the freezer. I've got a lot of yellowtail. I've got grilled fish, grillable fish. Husband doesn't like fish very much. So, and I've also got mackerel. What we got vegetable wise? We've got carrots, potato, mushroom, salad greens, cabbage. It's a massive fridge. Is that the trend now in Japan? This is my mum's house. Mum has many appliances. So, um, uh, if you have a small place, you have small fridge. If you have a big place, you have big fridge. Is the trend. Not much of a trend, you know what I mean. Um, welcome, by the way. We have got soup, which I am seasoning currently. The soup has done cooking. I'm just seasoning for taste now. That seems like not enough for the whole thing, but um, the onions cooked for like 2 hours though, so pat myself on the back for that one. So we are tasting, seasoning the soup for doneness. Yes, I'm tasting directly from the pot because the only people eating this are my own family. It's probably a bad idea though. Let's get any spoon. I reckon like this could take a tablespoon. This is fish sauce going in. I think that will be about right. If it needs any more, I'll do it with salt because we don't want any fishiness coming through. We do want umami depth. Um, yeah, we're almost there. It just needs regular salt. So yeah, onions cooked for like 2 hours, and then the soup itself has maybe been going for like half an hour. Back of a spoon is a very that was a bit much. Accurate measure of. I have tofu skins, but you know the sweet dashi kind. You know the stuff you use for inarizushi. Um, so it's not like I mean I have regular tofu. Like I have so in the fridge I have the sushiable tofu skins, but I also have like dried like tofu skin. I've never used this though, so I have no idea how to use this. So you're gonna have to coach me. Yeah, I have both. Um, right. Let's give this a taste. You. That is perfection. What if you did mackerel, poached and chicken stock, potato, carrot, cabbage stuffed tofu skin dumplings? That is a mouthful. I have potato. Yes, I do have potato. I did say I have potato. Oh, that does sound good. Shall we just side side slide into making dinner now, according to Phoenix. Dinner according to Phoenix. Mackerel poached and chicken stock, potato, carrot, cabbage. Okay. So mackerel is getting poached, which is fine. Potato, carrot, cabbage. Should I like cut those into like little dice, little cubes, stir fry them, steam them, poach them with the mackerel, and then wrap them into a tofu skin? So most of minus is frying. Yeah. How do I use this? Wait, am I using this stuff? Or am I using the stuff from the fridge? Because there's also because I've got this. Because this is what is considered like tofu skin. Like it's dry, like the stuff that they skim off the top of like soy milk when they're boiling it. And then this stuff is what's in the fridge. And this is what um we use to wrap the tofu sushi. So I don't know if you've ever had inari pockets. So it's already flavored. So this is like so it's kind of like a sweet dashi flavor. I think both would work, to be fair. I feel like this needs to be used because this has an expiry, which is much faster than the other. Yeah. Take one with enoki. To be fair, we have regular mushrooms. I think I'm gonna do these ones. I'm still a bit. I'm scared of this. I'm still a bit scared of this. I will figure out how to use this because I would like to. I've heard a lot of good things about tofu skins and how fun it is to use. I will work on that one. But we'll use these ones for now. Okay. Crash bang. Yeah. So we'll put these back in the fridge for now. And then let's gather some ingredients. Okay, soup can I hate it. I hate this hop sometimes. It just turns off whenever you're not using anything, which is great. I'm like, I'm using the light. Yeah, slice of wide strips, use it in soups. Yeah, would be very delicious. Oh, actually, Phoenix, you can help me troubleshoot this cake. I have this cake that I made the other day because I had an excess of orange juice. And so I was like, I looked up an orange juice cake, where it uses orange juice as the liquid. And so I made a orange juice and cinnamon cake. Texture's fine, but it's so bland. Like the orange completely gone. There is not even like there was the quietest whispers of orange right at the end as you swallow the cake. So I need a way so that this is currently just like bland cinnamon cake. Um, I need, I need, I need to fix it somehow. It needs more moisture. Like it's not dry, but it's not moist. So it needs something. Yeah, a simple syrup. I was thinking maybe like dunk it in some juice, some simple syrup or something. Um, it doesn't need it, but it can take it. Like it's sweet enough. Like I mean, it's gently sweet. So like, it's not so sweet that it can't take more. Um, so yeah, citrus icing that does sound good. I still got more of the orange juice, so I turned the orange juice into icing and then shove it on top. Yeah, because at the moment it's like you want to serve it with ice cream at least because it's so bland. Um, so let me let me try the citrus icing in a bit. I will do that after we start dinner. It can do with a bit more of everything. It just at the moment it just kind of tastes like blandness, and it's just textured bland, which is not what I was hoping for. Let me cut a bit more of it so I can remember what it tastes like. Listen, I made this not last night, but the night before, and it's not shrunken. Usually, if I leave out cake, like the cake just automatically disappears, but it has not. So it is saying something about the flavor of the cake. I'm just gonna Yeah, it's a bit dry now that I'm cutting into it. Definitely needs a bit more moist. Bit of moist. The thing about icing, full of custard. Making custard is effort though. Yeah, yeah, they could definitely do with more moist. So do I like drench it in a bit of make some like orange simple syrup, orange syrup. It's gotten drier. Dry. It's drier than when I first tasted it. Um, maybe I need to just turn it in some. I make them into cake pops or something. Mm. Like right now, it's it's in a it's in needs to be served in a pool of custard territory. Mm. Not gonna lie, I don't think we have nutmeg or cardamom in this kitchen. But mm, like this is like it doesn't taste bad, which is its saving grace. But texturally, it may be one of the worst things that I made. Like if this came out of like an emergency, like um, you know, ration pack situation, I would not be surprised. And don't do cake pops unless you want to hate yourself later. Okay. What happens to cake pops? What? Right. Let's start chopping things in here. A bit of oh, you only need enough for tonight. So whoop, I'm running away. Cabbage. Process of making them is what makes bakers have stone hearts. I see. Right. We're just gonna do, I think, a little chop up of everything, and then we kind of cook everything together, and then stuff the tofu skins. Is what we're gonna do. We've been experimental today. Let's do 2 packets. I want to have these room temperature because they're quite cold otherwise. Shush. Um, in there. Boozy cake, soak it in limoncello. Don't have limoncello. We have plum wine. I don't think we have lemon. I don't know if the plum and the orange would clash. But yeah. Right. Let's pop uh, this back on the fridge. Mm, get our chopping board back. Put onions earlier, so we can just use them again. Do I have chai? Maybe. Mom has an entire drawer full of stuff. a lot of green tea though. Do I see any chai? Herbal tea. Green. Peppermint. Aqua rose. That sabaki. Mm, coffee. So much green tea. I don't know. I don't know. Chai simple syrup would be lovely. You are not wrong. Hello, Adam. Welcome back. We are now doing. We're now playing the game of what am I making for dinner? Moringa. Everything but chai, it seems. Green. More green. Mm, turmeric ginger tea. Fruit tea. So far, chai is um not to being excavated yet. What about over here? I shall have a English breakfast. We have regular tea. Okay, that's a good start. Raspberry white tea. Savannah. What are these? Black tea, orange and spices? One tea bag? I have an orange or a lemon. I have orange. Basically, I have I have this, which is blended oranges juice, not skins, just the insides of an orange blended. So it's like 100% pulp orange juice. And I've also got a bottle of lemon juice somewhere. Um, but no actual oranges or lemons in its fruit form. Herbal infusion. Yes, I think the closest so far we have found is this tea. One singular tea bag of black tea, orange, and spices. Yes, no zest. No zest currently. Sorry, I need to steal the charger for the tablet so I can keep seeing. Oh, good lord. Seeing your contributions. Um, well, I'm gonna check the drawer below because that's supposedly the coffee drawer, but we may find more tea in the coffee drawer. Telling my mother. Yes to tea in the coffee drawer, but no tea that we want. That's about it. Oh, thank you, Adam. I shall have a look after. Unless I can. Oh, yeah, no, I have Discord on the top. Let's have a look, sees. Wow. That looks fun. That looks really nice. Cute. Very zen. I love it. I'm going for a very like zen vibe, very Japanese vibe. Very nice, very nice. Okay. We will we will get to the tea. But for now we must think, oh, do I you know what? I'm going to not do dinner just yet because we did have lunch quite late. So dinner may end up off stream because I do need a break at some point. But I shall put pictures of what we end up in the Discord. I will do the cake fixing now. And yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I've decided. We are fixing the cake. I will probably cook dinner off stream. Yes. Thanks for catching them up. Right. Let's wipe down the surface. Let's attempt this tea. Let's go. I swear I had a little pot. Or have I just used it? Apparently I did. I mean, I'm not making that much tea. I'll do a small situation. Shove all of this to the side. She'll be right. Is that gonna be enough? How much do I make volume wise? Because like I've got this much cake. Space for reference. Like how much? Because simple syrup is just same equal parts liquid to sugar, right? Let's do eyeballing the amount of syrup that would go into this. 200 ml of syrup? Not too much. I mean, if I have extra syrup, I can use it in like a drink. So I suppose we start there. Boil some water. In the meantime, don't need salt right now. Bear up around here. Maybe I go for a little bit bigger. I feel like this is a little bit too small. That's the next best one I have. Apparently. Yes. 300. Okay. 300 mils of liquid. Do I even have... I don't have that much sugar though. That's my next issue. I may have run out of sugar. Oh no, I have more sugar. Where's the gin? Where did I say I found turmeric? Ginger turmeric? Oh, ginger turmeric is loose. Do I really want to work with loose tea? Does she have any of those like tea bag things? Oh, I can use the orange juice part. Oh, yeah, actually, that is a good shout. I will. Because this ain't going anywhere. I don't want to have to use this unless I have a tea bagger thingy. Hello, Nova. Do I have straight ginger? There may be a tiny something in the freezer. Let me have a look. I feel like I saw like a fossilized ginger somewhere, or I may have chucked it in my cleaning spree. Yeah, I think it's gone. Hello, hello, Nova. Welcome. Good to see you. It is. What have we done? We've done a lot today. We've done a French onion soup back here. We have prepped some pizza dough ready for Saturday. We are currently troubleshooting this cake, which is drier than the surface of the moon. We are currently putting together a simple syrup kind of a situation. You stream so early for me, it's difficult to get here. Yeah, that is true. And then you have lunatics like Adam who have been here the whole time. I don't know how. Right. Just had to get a glass. Oh, right. We are straining our OJ. We're drinking some syrupifying the rest. The turmeric wasn't necessary, just want the ginger for the bite since you have cardamom on Meg. I see. I will have another rummage. I feel like ginger is something that one of these condiments back here is gonna have. But let's strain this orange juice. Can we have a moment for this orange juice? Like, is this orange juice? Can you call this orange juice? It's meant to be juice. It's basically whole blended oranges. So I peeled a bunch of oranges and then blended them. Um, so it's just 100% pulp is what's going on, really. It's the pulpiest with pulp orange juice you ever see. It's basically orange puree, yeah. If we stir it around, it drains. It does something. Any use for the pulp? Or can I say goodbye to that? I would squeeze that through a muslin. I don't believe Mother owns any muslin. And I'm not about to try my luck on any of the tea towels she's got. So I feel like the liquid that's coming out is still like thick. Mix it back in the cheese. How much do we want? Make the concentration of the pulp even higher. Like so far I've got this much. Delicious. I wanna have a drink. Like, yeah, like you can see the like trail of water go down. Delicious. It's still got a mouthfeel though. Depends on how much sugar I'm trying to place. That is a good question. Some amount. Um, Well, considering how long that took, I'm not gonna do any more. So let's do full one more full strainer's worth. I did wonder why when I was drinking this, I was like, this is like it feels like I'm just eating an orange, drinking this orange juice. Because you basically are. So funny. I don't know why I didn't scrape out the pulp that was already in the strainer. I feel like that was very silly of me. I mean, good to know that the Vitamix does do a solid job. It do be blending. On top of ice cream, yeah, it would do. It's really sweet as well. These oranges are super sweet. Like it's almost like a lot of Japanese like citrus, like because they're bred to be so sweet, like you lose a lot of citrusness. They're not as like tangy. Like you lose the kind of aroma of the citrusness because they're so sweet. Yes, I do agree. It would go really well on ice cream. However, not for me. We're trying to be sensible at home because we're going to be and we have been doing a lot of eating out since moving back, and we will be doing a lot more eating out as time goes by. So when we're at home, we're trying to be sensible with the diet so that we can have our fill of all the sukiyaki and the takoyakis and yakinikus and sushi to our heart's content when we're out. Okay. That is enough for me. Yum. Wait, eat. I'm just gonna rest the pulp on another glass. I'll probably just that later. To be fair, I could use this on some like orange chicken, maybe. I've never made it before, but I feel like I've heard of that before. That's a thing, right? That's a dish. I feel like that would tolerate the pulpiness. Make an orange relish. I think I'm going to stick to the original plan for the dumplings. So these mackerels aren't very fishy anyway. I've used it before. It's very lean. So let's let's weigh this so we can have some level of control, if I can even see anything. Oh, there. Orange juice. Nice. We have hot. Looks like egg. I know, right? So thick. Why are we locked? Oh, I managed to childproof my own hob. So, there we go. Let's debag. There's black tea, orange, and spices. Just gonna like rip. Oh, I was gonna try rip off the string from the tea bag, but then I ripped the bag. It's gonna go in anyway. The hole is. We'll see. We'll see. Never trust a tea company with their. So we have spicy tea on the bench because I ripped the bag. Essential oils of I mean, it's tea. Let's brew that for a bit. I'll simmer this for at least 5. Mm, Don't need to be that up though. I don't even know how old this tea is, not gonna lie. Like, tea doesn't expire, right? Or so we like to tell ourselves. Oh, absolutely. I will. I'm imagining it's gonna look like kind of like a mackerel hash inside tofu skins. Fried tofu is kind of the what I'm seeing in my head. So it's gonna be like I'm probably gonna grate the potato and the carrot and the cabbage like similarly sized. It's gonna be like a hash, like a rosti kind of a vibe. And the mackerel's gonna be like flaky as well. It's gonna be just like a hash vibe. And then stuffed. I may then like cook like pan fry the tofu as well because I think it'd be quite like wet otherwise. But yeah, I shall give you a little review as well. You know what? I'm smelling the spices. I have had a whiff. You know what? I have decided that this tea bag is not being a good tea bag, so I'm just gonna rip it open and we can we can we can strain it. Feel like we're not gonna get any good um just gonna unleash the tea. How are you imagining it? What was the vibe? I hope I'm not like melting this tea bag. That is a slight concern. Unleash the tea. I know, right? Just absolute chaos right now. Like at this point, there's so many floaties in the thing that I'm just committing to the fact that I'm gonna have to strain this. So yes, we are making a spiced orange simple syrup to put over our very, very dry failure of a cake in order to try and revive it, is the current um, agenda. So we now have to tackle stuffed tofu skins with a poached mackerel fillet next to. Oh, I see. Dog trust tried. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. So it's like pouches of the veg and tofu with the mackerel inside. Yeah, okay. We can do that. Dog just tries to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see the vision. I see the vision. It's too slow. Right. Let's definitely use up all of this syrup. Um, all of this sugar because it's probably about the right amount. I'm guesstimating this to be about 100 grams, and we did about 300 mils of liquid. So he bites his arms around his ankles and sometimes nips him. What kind of dog have you got? This is a concoction. This looks like what you would find, like when you're a child, you like mix your little potions with like the leaves from the garden, the petals, and the mud, and you make potions. This is a potion. Like this looks like a potion. Like this should not this does not look like it should be consumed. Yeah, well, too late. Damage is done. Toy poodle cross chihuahua. I feel like making potions in the garden it's a pretty standard experience. Give that a simmer. Let's give that a taste. See how. You know what? The spices are there, and I'm pretty sure there was some ginger in there. I tasted ginger. I'm pretty sure that's ginger. Did you say making potions? Yeah, as kids. Like, you never made potions in the garden with like random twigs and leaves and flowers. Like, this looks like a potion from them's days. Um, but it's okay. I didn't need to strain it, Phoenix. It's extra flavor. But yeah, there's definitely ginger in there. I tasted it. And I can smell it as well. I feel like there's not a lot of tea though. Like it didn't even change the color. Like it's still very much orange from the juice. Till the tea leaf gets stuck in your teeth. I'm going to strain it after. It will be strained just at the end. Right, let's let that simmer away. I was a boy, beating one of the sticks, becoming worse and by living our religion expectations. Alrighty then. Weird flex, but okay. Right, let's prepare our cake. Let's prepare our cake for rejuvenation. Let's turn you down a bit. Shall I do it while the syrup is hot? Oh, good. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. Hot syrup, cake. Oh, shush. Cake. Oh, back in here. Should I like poke some holes in the cake? Or what? Holes in the cake? Yes. Okay. Oh, good thing I have chopsticks. Do I have anything smaller? No. There's them's be some holes. We could have gone with something finer, but oh my god, ah, yeah. It has gotten like twice as dry as when I first baked this. Okay, mission save the cake. Commence. Strain this guy first. Sorry, I'm facing it the wrong way, but I am right-handed. Come on, we can do it. Can do it. Why we stopped? It's no problem. Just found a ghastly humidifier. Oh, so I meant like ghastly as in like a really like awful one. And I realized you meant like the Pokemon. That does sound very fun. I've seen like incense holders that are ghastly themed, which are quite fun as well. Smoke coming out the mouth. Mm. There we go. Come on. Nice. Okay. Glad my Glad my wrist could withhold that. Right. Just strain the rest of this out. Tea strainer. Well, tea strainer probably struggling with the tea because it's got so much orange pulp in this. Tea strainer fine with tea. Tea strainer not fine with orange pulp. Yeah. Yeah. The pulp in the milk. Right. We have orange syrup. Let me give this a taste. Meant for tea bag. Or the dust. Yeah. Is also true. Good juice. Trying to think, like, do I just go? Do I want like a sprinkler system? Do I need some sort of like no, it's no different. Do I just go? I feel like this is gonna end badly. Okay, we're gonna roughly eyeball half the syrup per cake. We're going for it. We're going for it. Is it doing anything? I feel like this is not how the cake people do it. I feel like the cake people do this with a brush. It is definitely soaking in though. I can hear it, like I can hear it going in. How dry is it that you can hear the crackling of the liquid going into the cake? Right. Go to the other side. Oh shush. Bob complaining at me for covering the buttons. Oh, maybe if I should have done this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that would have been the way. Would have been the way. Figured it out in the last two drops. Now we have excess liquid. We just let it sit. We just let it hang out. Will eventually go up. Shall we have another tie now? Has the cake become more acceptable? We're about to find out. Turn off the hob so it's not so annoying. Right, let's cut. Whoa. Well, yeah, it's covered in syrup now. Let's give it a push. Yeah, there is an improvement. Hmm. Like it's improved enough that I know this cake will no longer be like forgotten and left behind, but it's not good enough that I would give it to anybody I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Like, definitely improved. And for that, I am very grateful. Yes. Let's let that soak the rest of the way. And then, to be fair, if I serve this warm with like a dollop of ice cream, perfectly serviceable. Oh no, you did a great job, Phoenix. This is a marked improvement. Like, yeah. Like, I think it currently tastes like dry thing that's been soaked in liquid, like texture wise. So it's still not like 100%, but at least there is moisture. Does Mim want a sample? Mim, did you even have the cake when it was not? Yeah. Do you wanna try 2.0? Feel like I'm like the inside bits are definitely better than the outside bits because the outsides are so much like drier along the edges. Like unfortunately, it's not really escaping wet cake territory. Like it looks like it's not like hugely improved, but it's like
Yeah, it looks tastier.
oh, that's good.
Oh, thank you. I will
You're not gonna tell the stream what it tastes like?
tell the stream. It has flavor.
It has flavor. I can't fix the texture. The texture is a bit
The texture is a bit off.
well, I can't fix that. But
It's the flavor.
we've soaked it in a what's this called?
It's like something I recognize, but I also don't.
Black tea and orange spices simple syrup.
Hmm. I'm not a huge fan. like it tastes fine, but I think it's to someone else's taste, not my taste.
It tastes better than it did
Yeah.
when it was baked. It will be slightly less soggy bread when it's done sitting. Okay, that's good to know. I will let it do its sitting then.
I think it does need drying.
Let's hope it does that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right. Man's running back to his game. Thank you so much for helping me fix the cake. I shall let you know what it's like post sitting. And hopefully I'll update you on that. So I shall put this on the side. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream there. That is well and truly enough of my face. I'm sure you've had enough of it. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for the hype train today. That was a very kind of you all. Look at us, we're so close to the pasta machine. It's gonna be a good time. I'm so excited for all the pasta and the dumpling uppers and the noodles I'm going to be making. No, thank you. Just can't get out of bed. Well, let this face scare you out of bed, so you can get on with your day, or else I'll come and grab your ankles. Um, yeah, I shall do the dinner. I shall pop the finished results in the Discord. I think I just need a break from being in the kitchen for a sec, and I will return for food. I'll also post what the onion soup ends up looking like as well. So if you want to join Discord, see what the finished shenanigans, do come join us on the dark side. But otherwise, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I will be doing matcha macarons for Kitchen Gladiators. A break from being perceived. Yeah. Macarons tomorrow. I've never made macarons before. I'm very excited, very scared, but I'm sure it'll be a great time. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.
Do you need me to run?
Yes, please.
Bye bye, everyone.